So as the topic goes, how to develop right mindset during the pandemic situation. Friends, let me explain what does pandemic means. The pandemic situation, uh, friends, are you all able to listen to me? Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay. Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Okay. So here, the things which I'm going to share with you all today, they are something which will make you to train your mind. The things which we have been knowing it since earlier, we are going to focus or refocus on them with the points I'm going to share with you all today. So are you all ready, friends? Yeah. So let's get started. So before I start, I want to ask you a question. Is mind our enemy or friend? So you can unmute yourself and then speak, or else you can chat. Anything is okay. So let us make it more interactive. So it's like, so it would be like more friendly, interactive session.
It depends on how we treat.
Yeah, exactly. So we are going to connect to the same point. As we train our mind, so will be our life. See, it's a common experience that when things are okay, we feel very much okay. When things are not okay, that is the time where we will be struggling. You agree with me? That's where the mindset will be totally like upset, right? So it is the mindset which will make everyone either upset or all set. So how can we make our mindset all set during the pandemic situation? First, let me explain what is the difference between endemic and pandemic. Endemic means any issue. It could be related to virus or any problem related to a particular area or affecting a particular area. In the same manner, pandemic means it is the problem extended throughout the world or it's the world's problem. So now we are facing Corona COVID-19, which is a pandemic situation since worldwide it affected. So everyone, mostly I can say, throughout the world, all the people got affected. In fact, the universe got affected. Every sector got affected. Every individual got affected. People who have been aspiring for their careers, like, it has come to a pause, business, personal relationships, or financial crisis, health issues, and also, moreover, this adjustment to something which no one expected of. So in such a situation, what and how can we develop the right mindset? So now I would like to give a second to you all, like you all can express your opinion. What could be the right mindset under this pandemic situation we are struggling? Yeah, guys, you can share your opinion by unmuting. Okay. Uh, are you all able to get? Okay. Yeah. So I understand that we'll move ahead. So, mind has a choice, and choice makes all the difference. So, either I am getting disturbed or I'm being positive. So, on all these aspects, our mind will be in a beautiful, what we say, frame where we can see things as they are, work from our end as it should. So that's where most of the things will be solved, resolved, and also things will be handled properly. Okay, friends? Yeah. So please acknowledge so that I feel that we are all on the pace. In fact, you're getting me, or you're okay with what I'm saying.
Yes, we are getting replies.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So, and even I would encourage you, I would pause in between so that if at all you want to voice your opinion, feel free. Let us make it more interactive, right? Yeah. So I could see like a few more joined in. So I welcome you all to this webinar. So I would like to take 2 minutes time here to introduce myself again. My name is Ramchandran, a certified soft skills trainer come life coach. I have been in the field of training and development for the past 15 years and was able to counsel, give trainings to students and individuals in thousands. Training is my passion, and I love to help people with my little bit piece of knowledge which I have known it through experience and even in the process of training and education. And I will be really happy if that can make a difference in people's mindset and find their own better career and personal happiness. Right, friends? So, with that, I'm equally thankful for all the people who have shown interest in joining today. And together, let's learn and then work these things which could be of great help in a pandemic situation. All right. So I would like to take the word happiness. Friends, who no one in this world would be like where they will be not liking happiness. So we are all in a search for finding happiness. So especially in times of critical times, or when especially during this pandemic situation, when every sector got affected, when every individual got affected in one or the other way else in their own ways. So let me take this 9 letter word, beautiful word, which says happiness. So I would like to take each letter and would like to take this webinar and try to connect to the mindset that is training our mind in this pandemic situation. So happiness. So the first letter H stands for happiness. How can we derive happiness? Friends, do you all want to know the secret? How can we derive happiness? You must be surprised, sir. We know it, but we are struggling to execute it, right? Especially when things are not okay, when things are not in our control, when people are not able to understand us, or we are not able to live up to the expectations of people and things and situations around us. Right, friends? Yeah. So now, what I mean to say is this happiness is purely a state of mind. And our mind being the central system, it will operate the entire functioning system of our whole body and helps us to produce nice chemicals, and also it will help us to develop that having this hormonal proper functioning and proper balance in the system, and thereby we try to derive those happy chemicals. So I got to know that the research says that everywhere nowadays, everywhere people are struggling. People are struggling with one or the other issue in the name of advancement, in the name of modernization, in the name of more education related to information, or not able to bridge the gap between our education and our career aspirations. And in that way, we are all struggling in our own way to find out happiness. So I'm really happy with those people who are able to find beautiful ways in deriving this happiness. So now the secret which I'm going to share with you all, please make a note of it so that you can work on it. The research says our body produces happy chemicals. How? So the whole body is a chemistry. So if at all I want to have happiness, I need to produce happy chemicals. How can that happen? Only when mind is, experiencing certain things. How? Let's see. First thing is, when your health is in good shape, that's when your system will be producing happy chemicals. So you need to take care of your diet. You need to do something which will keep you in a healthy state of mind. Okay, friends? Yeah. Next, we should also try to do something which will make us happy. For example, I can say here, try to follow your hobby. Like you like dancing, go for it. You like doing exercise, go for it. You like sipping coffee in your balcony, go for it. Or else tasting your favorite item, cooking, or spending time with family, or doing something for yourself, listening to music or meditating, gardening. Do everything which will give you happiness. That's how you will be in a beautiful state of mind. Okay, so what is the first point, friends? We should do everything to maintain our health and our body and our mind, which can be in a beautiful state of mind by following what we like it, or what pleases our senses, or what pleases our mind. You see, I feel so happy when I could sense the fragrance of jasmine flowers, or the aroma of coffee, or cardamom seeds, or there are certain things like in the rainy day when you go out, you could smell the wet mud. So these are all the things which will give us happiness. So do everything which can make you happy. And one more thing also, if you wear new dress, so it makes you happy, do it. Suppose you want to sing, it makes you happy, do it. Do anything which makes you happy. That is one of the ways where we can get happy chemicals, and you can be happy. Second thing is, you need to be, you know, okay to take pain for a healthy reason. For example, you have started a business and 6 months you got loss, or you're about to start a business, or it got pending because of this pandemic situation. So what you need to do? Definitely you will be restless. And if I say you need to be cool, you need to be okay, definitely it won't be accepting. It won't be accepted by you. I do understand. So what can be done is, we need to, take pain if things are not okay. When we feel that in the long run, it is going to make me happy. For example, you are preparing for any competitive exam and you're not selected, or it was not up to your expectation. There is a chance for you to be down, or being upset or disappointed, or you had you had personal issue, or you have financial crisis, you have health issues. So even in that time, if pain is there, and if that pain is helping you to become stronger, in that way also your body produces happy chemicals. So be happy for that. Need not worry. Need not worry at all. Okay, so your body is going to produce happy chemicals first by maintaining your health. Second is, anything which you do it to make you happy, like tasting your favorite food item, working out something for yourself, starting a new venture, or doing something which can make you happy and others happy. Suppose that's how I feel how Mother Teresa, Swami Vivekananda, all great spiritual leaders, they're able to sacrifice much, okay, and take pain. So they used to derive that happiness inside. Next next way to derive these happy chemicals is being loved. If a person is loving, caring, forgiving, okay, accepting, even that is a time where a person also would be getting these happy chemicals. Next, sense of touch, a loving hug, dealings, affectionate dealings in family where love and affection exist. So that is the time also where you can derive happy chemicals. And one more way also to derive happy chemicals, you need to be, okay, you need to spend some time under the sun, wherein you need to expose your body to sunlight. That's where also we are able to derive happy chemicals. And nowadays, even doctors research saying that we are all struggling with vitamin D problems, because of lack of this sun rays, entering into our system, and we are not able to go out and spend time, or we are, we were limited to AC rooms, right? So that's how what I could find is this is something very interesting for us, that we take it further. Okay, so what we all need to do, we all need to, yeah, we all need to be in a beautiful state of mind, so that we all can we all can produce these happy chemicals. And shall I tell you one more way to derive this happy chemical? Let me tell you. See, the one more way to derive happy chemical is try to motivate yourself every day. Okay, so your mental health will be positive. So when you start giving positive suggestions that I will be okay, things around me will be okay, so whatever I'm doing, it will be okay, right? So for health, I have to tell you that if you do pranayama, meditation, that's how also you can derive happy chemicals. And moreover, when you can be, when your strength of mind is increased, that's when you can be very, very positive. So friends, now I would like to show a demo to you all where how you can do this pranayama also. When you are taking long breath, when you're starting a day, when you are taking air inside, give a suggestion. So all the happiness is entering into my system. When you are exhaling air, you have to give a system that all the toxins are thrown out, okay, or anything which is making me down or anything is going out. Okay, friends, so try this, because that's how we are going to program our mind, wherein we can be in a beautiful state of mind, and we are helping our system to produce happy chemicals which will build immunity during this pandemic situation. So I have been experiencing that, and hope this will be of great help to all my viewers, and you could share it to your near and dear. Next, so as part of our happiness word, the next word letter would be A. That is A. That is attitude. So attitude is something which we will have to derive. See, friends, I want to remind you all, due to any technical issue, if there is we are able to disconnect the meeting, it doesn't mean that the meeting is over. We'll be able to again reconnect. So please make a point here. Okay, friends? Yeah. So the next
Sir,
letter.
sir, and also within 9 minutes, the meeting is going to disconnect.
Huh.
And again, please, everyone log in with the same link which I have shared with you previously.
Okay, friends, please try to log in again when the meeting stops here in another 9 minutes. Please do that, and again we'll be continuing. Okay, this is a bit technicality, so hope you would cooperate with us. Yeah, so let us complete this attitude part. See, attitude is something which we have been listening right from the school, colleges. But one thing I can say, anything which makes you light, okay, anything which makes you light, peaceful inside, that is the right attitude in pandemic situation. Any attitude which is bringing you heaviness, please make sure you try to find your own way to come out of it. Okay, so what are the two attitudes we can try to experience? Light attitude inside or heavy attitude inside. Anything which is making me heaviness, make sure I will try to come out. The first best thing would be try to come out in 5 minutes. Second best thing would be in 1 hour. Maximum, we should be able to come out of it in a day. There are certain things which will be troubling us, like past regrets, horrible instance, or you getting influenced by others, or you're not able to prove yourself, or unfulfilled desires, or being cheated, or things like that, personal issues, health issues. So all these things will definitely, I can say, will definitely trouble you, but make sure you all will make sure that you all will try to think on that with the right perspective. So when we are cool inside, we can be positive. That is, we can be light. So I can say here, friends, when you are light inside, okay, you can accept the situation. When you can accept the situation, be it pandemic or anything in your personally or professional, and you're facing it. And when you accept, this is what I learned from my master, whom I follow. So, in that way, what happens is when we accept, we try to see things as they are, and we try to find a peaceful solution for whatever it might be. A pandemic situation, it could be personal challenge, it could be professional challenge. So when we are cool, we try to think in a proper manner, and better decisions will be coming to try to bring out a solution. And vice versa, if you are adding up to heaviness, that's where it would spoil your entire nervous system, and you will not be able to think cool decisions, right? So under pandemic situations, what I suggest you is try to always have have that light attitude. Okay, so you will be in your control, and nothing goes out of your control. These are the two things which you can observe. Your mind is in the control of yourself, or it's beyond your control, be it situations or people. Anything which you are doing to bring your mind in your control is a right attitude. Or anything where your mind is out of your control, you need to have it check. And what to do, you will understand. So these are the two distinctions where you can make it for yourself, and then it can work on it, friends. Right? You will have to work on it also. Fine. So now earlier we have seen happy chemicals, then next comes attitude. In the attitude, we are seeing that we should be careful about, being affected, or someone affecting us, or you're being affected more, or is it that the situation affecting you, or you're being affected. So all these things put together, you will arrive at a situation where how to see situation as a situation and find a solution and make it, productive. And one more thing I want to say, today we are in a society where uh, n number of things are affecting us, be it pollution, competition, comparison, financial crisis, personal issues, health issues. So the time has come for us to focus on the attitude which will make you feel great about yourself and bring in that positive attitude. So the positive attitude can happen only when you look at the brighter side of things. When your mind is at ease, then you will be able to think coolly, take a cool decision. And one more thing. First of all, due to pandemic, our health is being affected, financial things are affected. Why to again affect our own nervous system, where which is a gift of God and through which we have to sustain over and over. So why to trouble our system so much? So here we need to be clever. So meditation will be of great help as I have been following to bring in that, you know, light-hearted approach and take things lightly and follow things seriously, looking at the solution point. So once again, I'm telling friends, we need to have an attitude of lightness, not an attitude of heaviness. This attitude of lightness will help us to be cool, see the situation as they are, work with the people positively, and you remain unaffected. Okay, friends? Yeah. So before we move on to next letter T, which is very important, that is tolerance. Okay, so that is patience. So in another 2 minutes, I guess the meeting would be ending. So we would, yeah. So we would again rejoin, right? So now I give time to you all. So anything you want to speak here on the attitude trend? Okay.
Yeah, by the time the session disconnects, everyone can interact and
Yeah,
share
yeah,
their
that's what I
opinions.
felt. Yeah, that's what I felt. Feel free, feel free.
Ramchandran, this is Sridhar. I have
Hey,
a
hi,
question.
Sridhar. Happy
Hi,
to see you.
thank you, Ramchandran.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very
Yeah,
much. So the question here is, yeah, we talk about attitude and we talk about coming out of it. I mean, coming out of this stressful situation,
yeah,
doing meditations and stuff like that.
yeah.
But we are in a stressful situation at this time, right?
Yes, exactly,
And
exactly.
we are trying to meet the deadlines.
Yeah,
It could be work or business, right?
yes,
So
yes.
how to come out of it? I mean, we do meditation and all, but you
Yeah,
don't have time to perform all this, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Because if I don't meet my deadline,
Uh-huh.
meaning I have to spend at least 12 hours,
Yes, yes.
and I have to
Exactly.
set targets to my team. I
Uh-huh.
have to meet my targets,
Uh-huh.
set the expectations to my team,
Uh-huh.
to my global teams, and I
Okay.
have to meet my expectations with back-to-back work, right?
Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and coming out of, if I don't meet, I know what is going to happen, right? In this
Yeah.
pandemic, particularly in this pandemic situation.
Yes,
So,
yes.
how to come out of it? How to be successful at the end of the day?
Okay, definitely. We will discuss on this. Okay. So it's a valid question you have brought it here, Sridhar. I really appreciate because practically these are all the things which will be like a stumbling block. So definitely we'll discuss now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's a very good question raised by Sridhar. One more thing, Sridhar. See, when we are like suppose very busy at corporate, there will be a sense of lack that I'm not able to spend time with my family, or I'm not able to give enough care to my health or personal happiness, right? So that will be so the feeling is killing us that what exactly is happening. So that's what I want to tell. So we need to come out of that thing. So when you're able to do something extra, think that you're going to get a benefit also. You're going to sacrifice a little bit. So you need to be accepting with that, you need to be cheerful that, you're doing it and you're going to get it back. Okay. So the next point also is associated with this only. Hope this also will be helpful. Right?
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Sridhar. Yeah. So we have seen, attitude. That any attitude which is making you feel light, okay. Anything which is making you feel heavy, you need to work on it. Like Sridhar has asked a genuine question, like how to come out of. So we need to work on it. It's our choice. And also when we are doing anything extra, also we are prepared that we are sacrificing for our sake. So in future we are going to get the benefit. So with that feeling of satisfaction, we will be a bit positive, not killing ourselves mentally. Okay, right. So the next one is patience. Another P stands for patience. I guess some disturbance from which end, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Now it's okay. So we all need patience. Okay. When we need patience will not come all of a sudden. Gautam Buddha said the best things will come to the people. Oh, very nice. I also got one more query that from okay. So Sid, that he's saying that I want to mention the query also. Is I feel so much whenever I see person who is earning awesome and I'm still struggling. Don't worry. For example, Ritesh Agarwal, Oyo Rooms millionaire. See, I really like the issue which you have raised here. Definitely. See, even it's for me also. We're all struggling with that. Because when our aspiration is high, when we are not able to meet, definitely we'll be struggling. But you should feel happy that it takes some good time for constructive things to happen. The process will always be painful. So if you feel that now you're feeling that, that you have that pain now, so you're going to gain, but we never know like when the right time comes. So we need to wait. The best things will come to the people who can wait, as said by Gautam Buddha. So is that okay, Sid? Yeah, Siddhartha. Yes. Yeah, this is from Siddhartha. Siddhartha, is that okay for you? Did I answer?
Siddhartha, you can unmute yourself and speak. It's okay, sir. You can continue.
Okay, right. So thank you. Thank you, Siddhartha. So good things will come over a period of time. It takes time. For example, you see in the picture, for a seed, to withstand all the wind blows and everything, to grow into a huge tree, it takes some time. So patience. We should never give up. So Siddhartha, you be on your spirit. It's a nice thing. It's a nice sign. So definitely when you are aspiring to earn nicely, already seed is there in you. The only thing is, you need to grow into a big tree. So it takes some time. You need to face many natural things. Okay. So in the process, you will learn many things and you'll become stronger and you become fruit bearing one day. And I wish and pray for anyone struggling like that, you all will get it. Even including me also, I am in that phase. So we believe strongly that one day we'll get it, but we'll never give up. So we have patience. Okay. All right. And next slide, please. Yeah. So peace and harmony. See here, whenever we are trying to think of peaceful solution, first our mind should be at peace, and there should be harmony within ourselves and in the family, and that's how we can take it to outside. So here, as I suggested, meditation will definitely help you to bring that settlement, and then you're united with yourself. When you are united with your own self, this is the point I learned from my master Daji, who is the founder president of Heartfulness Institute, and he said recently, when you have uh, when you have unity with your own self, you have immunity, because in the immunity also unity is there. That's how you can build community. There also unity is there. Okay, and I felt it's very eye-opener for me, and I'm going to share with you all. So through meditation, we start thinking of good things, or that can happen when we try to associate ourselves. We are united totally with ourselves. We are not distracted. We try to find out sometime. So that's the time that we disconnect ourselves with the outside world and we connect ourselves. We try to find the solutions within for any problem we are facing, and that would take some time. Okay, first is patience, and then it would again add on to the another P, that is peace and heart. This also will put our mind in a beautiful state. So we try to think of love, we try to think of peace, and we try to think of harmony. Only when we try to disconnect ourselves with the outside world and reconnect ourselves. Try it. It takes some time. Best things will not happen overnight. Okay, if peace is achieved overnight, why Gautam Buddha might have meditated those many years? Swami Vivekananda and all people who are meditating, they are doing wonders, right? So we will try to find the solution for our problem within, and that's the best solution which will come out. So we need to do that. Try it out. When you think on this love, peace, and harmony, definitely you would be, finding some peaceful solutions for all the challenging situations we are facing. Okay, yeah. So next one is interesting one, which we are all, we all have been discussing that, right? Incomes. So Sridhar raised, Siddhartha raised, yes, even including me also. That is the same thing. We are all facing the same thing. Okay, so no one is exception here. See, here I want to tell you one point. We have been so programmed with our lifestyle, with the with the influences of the outside world, so much that our incomes are our happiness. Our incomes are our standard of living. Our incomes, finally, if we have incomes only, we have come to a stage that we can see. Definitely, incomes are important. But what to do if they are struggling? Suppose if X person is struggling, or even take me only, I'm struggling. If I, bother a lot, if I compare, and if I trouble myself, will I get more income? No, right? So, what will put me in that state of mind where I can think of the solution? Okay, it's a matter of time. I am alive. So, let me be positive. Let me bring in all these things. So, great people have sacrificed, they had undergone suffering. So, it's not only me, fellow beings like me also suffering. But the good outcome is we are all trying to come to the need-based lifestyle. We are trying to focus on the basics of life. We are going to strengthen our relationships. That's how peace and harmony is prevailing. And it's something, the nature work happening on all of us. We should take it as a caution. I don't say to compromise on your passion. Yes, all are saying that follow your brain. Some are saying to follow your passion. Yes, yeah. Siddhartha also has shared that, how to be, very settled. Like some say, follow your head, means brain, follow your heart, follow your passion. So here I want to tell you one thing. You can follow your heart. make sure it is like your heart guidance. See, there is always a circus happening between mind and heart. But when you are settled in your mind, that's how you will get a cool decision. So we all will undergo this struggle. Don't worry. We all will undergo. But the day would come when you are self-centered, when your mind is settled, okay? Starting, like when you develop that, let me think of the problem once, solution 100 times. So I want to give the questions raised or anything, as Gautam Buddha said, think of the problem once, solution 100 times, so that your energy will not go waste, and rest of the energy is diverted to the solution. That's how you will be bringing that clarity. So if at all you are struggling to bring in that clarity, wait for some time. But make sure any decision which is making you light, it's okay. Follow it. Any decision which is making you heavy, or in this competition or comparison, it is making you heavier, pause. Relax. You just wait. Your thinking also should be paused. And that's how you will find out the constructive ways to move ahead. Is that okay? Right. So even when it comes to incomes also, we are all struggling, financial crisis. We are not able to meet our demands of the world. We're all struggling, including me and everyone. Some are even struggling to find a day meal, food, right? So what I want to tell you is, this is a part and parcel of life. It is not. I'll also tell you the income formula after this. Okay, let's listen to this. See, it's not only me. You see, all great people, they have undergone tough situations at one phase of time. So it is not enough for us to clear our academic exams. So we have to consider this pandemic situation or any situation arising before us as a test, and we are going to clear it. And as I again said, the feeling of difficulty is killing us. So we have to kill that feeling and we are facing it. So energy will be remained to face it better and work on it. We do our part, leave the benefit or whatever we need to get to God. He is there to guide us. He is there to give us. So we need to wait, and we need to be in a cool state of mind, because it will be killing us inside. I know that pain, right? But over a period of time, we will try to understand that there are many more beautiful things beyond this. So we can also make it that we can lead a happy life. There is no point, we earn incomes, we are losing incomes, and when incomes are there, we are losing happiness. When incomes are not there, also we are losing happiness. So how can we lose both? So the formula is, with whatever income we are getting, we try to save and then go for expenditure. Okay? Or after saving only, our expenditure would be there. So incomes, okay, minus savings would be my expenditure. Sometimes your EMI would be there. You will be supporting your family, or you might be undergoing some loss or anything. Okay, but still, whatever you have done will always come back to you. That is the nature's law. It's a testing time. We all will clear. Then that's how the hero in us, will be, strengthened, and maybe there will be a day like when we come out of this situation, we can be an example to many, and that's how we become stronger. So this is a challenge for everyone. Let's face it. Let's think that this is the exam given by God. Let me clear it, not my academics. This is the real test, and I will clear it. So we need to have that mindset. Okay, friends? Can we develop that, or is it? I know it's difficult, but we'll try. Okay? Yeah. Next, after incomes, I also want to tell you here, make savings. First, give importance to savings and then go for expense. So we will try to learn that earlier how much we could have saved with our need-based lifestyle. So this is a lesson for us. Everything in life is a lesson, and outcome is the result. So how you want your outcome, you focus on that, then you will face it. You will be able to think coolly. Any restlessness happens, you will settle down because you know the point. If any income is affected, why should I affect my health also? Right? I cannot recover. So unknowingly it happening. So we should try it, work on it, and gain that strength. Next, as part of our happiness comes nature. Friends, this is a very healing one. See, this has helped me, and I'm sure it would help even you all. See, friends, nature is a great healer. We didn't bother nature. That's what nature is testing us through this pandemic situation. So maybe nature is healing its own, okay, by making us, being at our own places. We never gave that space to them. So two things we can learn from nature. That is extreme sacrifice. Extreme. See, we see a tree being cut by a selfish person. The tree won't speak, yet it would try to come out as a small stem and face all the wind blows and any calamities and grow again. So that bouncing back spirit, we learn in personality development courses, we read in books, we have heard from our teachers, lecturers, from great people, Swami Vivekananda. You think what you are, you become what you think. So when things are okay, we think okay. When things are not okay, how can I think okay? Only if I think okay, only I become. Now, for example, I have a problem, income problem. But if I think that I'm not okay, I will not be okay. I have to think. Oh, so what I want to learn from nature, what we all can learn from nature is that bouncing back attitude. Okay. Next, another one is nature is a great healer. You see, in your own balcony, because we cannot go out, maybe you can grow pot plants, or you can grow some greens which are good for your immunity, like coriander seeds. When your hands touch to your soil, no matter, you need not go outside. You feel that, if you couldn't do earlier, you get that sense of satisfaction that you could do something. So it's a nature, is a healer. You try to spend some time with good videos of nature, listen to nice music of flowing water, flute music. So definitely it would heal. So nature is a healer. Everything in nature, to reconstruct it takes some time. So with the individual also, anything, we are struggling personally. I cannot give you the practical solution, but definitely we can heal ourselves. We can feel that strength and become cleaner, purer, stronger to face the life ahead with much more wisdom, with much more knowledge, and you can be a motivation to everyone. Okay, friends. So try to learn from nature the quality of forgiving, sacrificing, forgetting, and forget all your worries or any bad experiences of the past. Nowhere you cannot change. Can I change my last hour? Nothing. So need not worry. It's not that easy as I said, but we'll work on. Can I worry of the future? Definitely worry will be killing us, because in this pandemic situations, it would be intensified. But still, we'll try to live in the present. This is a successful formula every personal development panel would be saying. But however, even in Srimad Bhagavad Gita also, Lord Krishna said, live in the present, become now. Okay? Yeah. So what I want to tell you is, living in the present is a solution. Accept it, face it. Just think of that moment. Then you will be light and find a solution. And I also want to tell one more point. Flowing water. You need to be like ever flowing water. My master said. Okay? Don't stagnate at one place. Don't block your mind with any issue, with your experience of the past or worry of the future. Just cut off all those things. Think of this moment. I am alive. You are alive. We are alive. Today we are able to meet through this webinar. We are going to get something to eat. Okay, if at all we have to starve, we will, with that thinking process that one day we are going to. It's not that easy. It's only our strength of mind can make us speak, work to that extent. Right? All great people did it. They lived without food, even without water, even facing like let's take our freedom struggle fighters, Bhagat Singh. They didn't bother their life, right, for our country. So even our army people, they are not bothered of their lives. At least we are able. At least we are able to be, think of our own self sitting in one room. At least we get something to eat. Or else, if you're not getting, also we are okay. We are alive. That's what we can take. So we are not stuck. We will not be stuck because it would be stinking like a stagnant water. We will try to keep ourselves moving forward. So keep flowing. Keep flowing. And Swami Vivekananda said, I like sea waves, sea tides, not because they are, rising and falling. Even though they are falling, they are making an attempt to rise. So we should learn that. So when we are down, there is no hope. Even then, we try to regain our spirit. Okay, God's help will always be there for righteous people, sincere people. Only little bit pain, but pain for a cause, we are going to get it happy chemicals. Okay, again I'll re-emphasize that at the end. Okay, so we have to learn two qualities: forgiving, forgetting, sacrificing. It's a healer, so we'll try to move ahead. Okay, next. So after nature, we are going to we have to go with triple E principle. Nothing to share here much. We all know this: enthusiasm, empathy, and positive energy. When we are okay, we will be positive. When we are okay, we will be happy. When we are okay, we are enthusiastic. What if you want to become a hero in our life, we need to be okay. We need to be enthusiastic. We need to be empathic to ourselves when things are not. So this is a time where we try to exhibit that same enthusiasm levels, being empathic to ourselves and to the people around, and bring in that positive energy. Solution I'm telling you. Friends, when things are not okay, still you are okay with your own self. God will be there. God will be thinking, my child, this person is really withstanding. So let me help him. So you're going to get that help. Only we need to feel that, right? And even with your faith, family, and friends, you need to make sure that you are going to create that. Even though you're not getting it, you will give it. Because we are getting happiness in giving when we are not getting it also. So whoever does that, they are heroes. So if you want to become a hero, you do that. If someone is doing that, appreciate that. If you're not able to do that, feel quiet, but don't storm your brain that why that, why not. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Next. Okay. So this is something which I will always emphasize, right? How many of you agree here? Self-love is the key to happiness. Because when things are not okay, we cannot love ourselves. We cannot see that, love in others. In fact, we cannot see that peace, happiness when we are struggling. So again, it's a tough time. But I have a choice. Be it happy or sad times. I am the choice maker. The choice in my hands. If I want to give the choice to others and be in their control and situations, taken by the control of the situations. Okay. Or else, if you want to take the control of your life, so this is a time, pandemic times or any tough times or any, there will be certain situations where you cannot share with others. Definitely. That's the time where you need this self-love. It's very tough, easy to say, but try it. Okay? It will be doing wonders. All great people have done this. And they have taught us also that self-love, self-development, self-realization, self-strength. So we'll motivate ourselves. Okay? And this self-love will create that spirit of hope. Okay? This self-love will create the spirit of hope. So when there is hope, we will be coping up with the situation. We'll be able to face. Okay? So I don't remember, like in the one movie, is it Everu? Okay, that at the end, the dialogue says that we need to accept the situation. Just because then only we can fight. We get that fighting spirit. So with this self-love also, we develop that fighting spirit from within. So unless it is coming from within, we cannot face the outside world. Okay, we cannot see that. Practically, it's difficult. Okay, friends. So with this spirit of hope, we are going to make a difference to our living, and will become in such a manner that it can spread to our near and dear and to the society. Okay, when we are really working on these things with that sense of commitment, and there is some law of karma also associated with everyone. Sometimes we are doing good, but we get some adverse situations. Sometimes we don't, and we are not understood by others the same we understand. We don't get it as we give it. So all these things will be there. We will try to expect more from ourselves and expect less from others and things. That's how we can retain this hope. And we are rejuvenating ourselves, motivating ourselves every moment, and then giving it to others. That's it. Okay, this is my an attempt to bring in that those points which we all know it, but we are training our mind on all these things so that we can work upon. Thank you so much for your cooperation and support. And I also want to tell you that we at Success Path are going to offer many trainings related to technical and non-technical. Please be in touch with us, and we are going to make a difference to our trainings. Thank you all once again. Now it's over to you all. Open for clarifications. Thank you once again for your wonderful support with your patient listening.
Yes, everyone can join, can unmute themselves and speak.
We have 5 more minutes so that
What if passion changes from time to time?
Yeah, so passion changes from time to time. That passion should not make you out of control. So that passion should always, again, there should be a moderation in your passion, because passion can make you, change according to the situations. So if situationally, if you had to change, if you are okay with that, be okay. If you're not okay, try to not give up, but be balanced. Okay, and then take it further. Is that okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And any other questions from your end? Yeah, Siddhartha. Siddhartha, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, yeah, any more doubts regarding the session, or you wanted to speak anything further?
Yeah. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. You said that we need to listen heart voice, but sometimes my heart is really cool, and it will say always that take a phone and just chill, and my brain would give me a plan and a
Uh-huh.
clear cut view.
Yes, yes.
But I'm so confused to follow.
True. See, that used to be there with me also. Since I started taking up, heartfulness meditation, which is like we try to meditate on the heart, which I would like to share. We will be rolling out all that information. So through that meditation only, I got to understand how you can follow your heart. But one parameter I can tell you, if you are, how can you check? My master said that if you are light, if there's no heaviness, that means it's coming from your heart. If there is some heaviness anywhere in your mind or in your system, then you need to check once again. Okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Is that okay? For
Sounds
time
good.
being. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
daily by doing a meditation, we can improve ourselves.
Yes, because that's how we train our mind, we regulate our mind, right? So the mind is a nervous system which will be activating the entire system. So we are all the victims of this modern gadgets, lifestyle, confused, and so much information is there which is confusing us. So even we are not able to think what is correct.
Sir,
at the
sorry
moment.
for the interruption. So if the session disconnects, please join for few more minutes. We will
Okay.
just interact ourselves. If
Yeah,
everyone are
and then
okay,
we'll come. Yeah.
it will be another 5 minutes mostly. So we'll
Okay.
conclude within that. So
Okay.
please re-log in with the same link which you have within.
Okay.
So we'll discuss for a few minutes and then we'll wind up.
Yes. So it went on another 15 minutes because of that, but
Yes,
we
yes,
should
yes,
be over
yeah,
by
there is
5.
a